Welcome. My name is Chris Smith. This is Health Scare, Chapter 4. In Chapter 3, we spoke of the scare of a $34,000 medical bill. Chapter 4 details my experience of care with my local pharmacy, where a brief exchange became a window into the deeper anxieties and challenges of navigating care. I found myself standing in a moment that tested my patience, my trust, and my sense of safety. This chapter is about waiting, how it feels in the body, how it shapes thoughts, and how quickly it can turn into additional sources of stress and suffering. What unfolded reveals how vulnerable we become when the system that is meant to support us hesitates, when it balks. Chapter 4. Waiting is the hardest thing. Over the coming week, new symptoms develop: fevers, chills, headache, low blood pressure, and dizziness. When I bend over, I have to steady myself or I might fall. Something's not quite right, but I can't put my finger on it. Is this merely the weight of my stress, or is it something else? I send a message to my medical team and the naturopath that I'm working with. No one knows why I'm feeling this way. Tests are recommended. I give blood and stool samples. 2 days later, I find out that I test positive for C. diff. C. diff is a bacteria infecting the colon. It is highly contagious. If untreated, it can develop into sepsis, a condition that hijacks one's immune response, causing the body to attack its own organs and tissues. If left untreated, sepsis is deadly. What water is to the Wicked Witch of the West, sepsis is to the body. When I receive the news, all I can think of is that my life is in danger. The good news is I now have a diagnosis. All I need is a simple antibiotic to treat the C. diff infection, and I can get back to tackling my previous unsolved crisis, the medical bill. But there's bad news. When I call the pharmacy to fulfill my prescription, they tell me they're out of the antibiotic. My only option is to wait. 3 days pass. The number has become more of a curse than hope. I receive no call or update on my prescription. Meanwhile, the infection is rapidly progressing. My cramps are getting worse, more blood in my stool. I'm spending days on the couch. I keep a bucket nearby due to nausea. I'm visiting the bathroom more often. Finally, I call the pharmacy again. After waiting for 20 minutes, someone answers. They listen to my query, then interrupt me to say that the antibiotic I've been waiting for and desperately need is still out of stock. Worse, it's not available at any local pharmacies in southwestern Wisconsin. My fear transforms into anger. Seriously? The medication that could keep me from dying has run out in the entire region? Don't they realize how dire my situation is? My mind spirals. I imagine cursing the pharmacist still on the line. I imagine suing the pharmacy. I imagine all the other people facing the same highly contagious infection without a cure nearby. Anger bleeds back into helpless panic.
Health Scare was created by the Academy for Mindfulness. This episode was recorded and edited by Electric Cat Studios with original music by Peter Roller. Thank you for being part of the journey.